It was my second semester in college at NYU, and the first year is kind of about getting requirements out of the way, I guess, like most other colleges. And I needed something that would suffice for like a math and a science class. My roommate, who's a film major, had taken this class, 20th Century Space, Time, and Matter, and it was basically a physics class, and I love physics. My roommate had taken this and said it was a great class, so I signed up for it. And I figured, I love the theory of physics. I don't love the math so much, but I figured it would be fine. Well, we were in this hall at 8:30 in the morning, which was pretty early for me. It was the earliest class I had. We are all looking down onto this one person. His English was fluent, but his accent was pretty thick, and so I could not always understand what he was saying. He would write on the board with chalk on this movable chalkboard, and so sometimes I wasn't able to get all the notes down that he was writing. I didn't always know what the notes were on the board, so I had to really copy them well. And then he would whoosh, the board would go across and he'd be writing more notes and that I didn't really fully understand. And I believed I was going to try to make sense of it in my room or with my roommate. My roommate had a lot more work than she was able to help me. She didn't really have enough time to help me so much. And I started seeking out other people to help me with this class that did not necessarily, it didn't have one book that we were working from. We worked with a few different books, but none of them seemed to have all the information. And I didn't have enough time to spend just on this physics class. I had a friend who went to Columbia University, and she asked her friends who were doing more physics if they could help me, and they were like, no, we're studying 19th century physics. That's 20th century physics. We haven't gotten to relativity yet. So midway into the class, I realized I was really up Schitt's Creek because I was in danger of failing this class. And I didn't want to fail anything in my first year of college. I was kind of on these scholarships, and I felt like maybe I just made this really bad choice. I tried to make a few friends in the class. Not everyone was there all the time. One guy seemed to be able to explain stuff pretty easily to me, and it was like I would remember it while he was talking about it, and then poof, it was gone. I tried desperately to do the homework. I did all of it, but mostly it was just like X's and red lines through stuff from the teacher's marks. And he did have, the professor had one time slot available to see him. It was on Monday after class, and I was supposed to work. I had work also while I was going to school, but I said to work, I can't come in today. I need to go to my professor's hours. And he talked about how wonderful Einstein was the entire time, the entire 2 hours that I was there. And I realized I wasn't going to get much help from him because I had no idea what questions to ask. I was really deep into this. Anyway, I somehow managed to get a D in the class, which I was very grateful for. And I'm an A student. I don't know how I did it. I feel like it might have been a gift that somehow I was able to do some of the problems on the final. And I guess in a bell curve, I wound up with the D. I don't know how anybody got an A in the class, but maybe there were some physics majors in there. So I felt like I didn't fail, even though the D kind of signals that it was a failure, but I did my best. And D worked out. That's it.
Nice.